Hi again. Remember to like and subscribe to my channel so you can follow along with everything that's going on. Today we are starting with a 5-gallon grow bag. I got this at my local Ace Hardware. I like to just go to my local shop, but you can get these virtually anywhere. Whether you order them online like Amazon or at your local hardware store or Home Depot. Then I picked up the Asian eggplant, a starter plant from my local farmer's market. You can also get this at Home Depot, Lowe's, your local hardware store. My local one also sells starter plants, and I like to pick them up from the neighborhood. A bag of soil, which I have much more over here as well in the corner. And finally, last but not least, make sure you handle it with gloves. I know you don't want to get your hands all gunky and dirty. All right, let's get started. Alrighty, my favorite part, just pouring soil. It's crazy how much of it I've gone through this season. Might have to pick up more. Got it all over myself. So this is my first time with the Asian eggplant, or any eggplant, so I'm excited. I've got a bunch of firsts this year. This is like my 3rd year planting things, and I think every year I've been expanding and trying new things, which has been really fun. A lot of my inspiration comes from just walking around at my local hardware store or my farmer's market. And I just think, oh, that'll be fun. And then I just check if I'm in the right growing zone for it, you know, and how many hours of sun it needs. I am in zone 7, 7A or B, and now I cannot remember. Wow, that pretty much took up all of this. Excuse me. So now I'm just gonna make a hole in the middle. This is a little wet because they've been sitting here for a few days. All right. Cover it up. A lot of people just like stick this in the soil to make the hole, and then you just sort of stick the plant in that hole, which I think is a little easier. So I'm super excited. And we'll just go ahead and water this. I went ahead and added some fertilizer in there. And the thing you want to consider for any plants really, but for Asian eggplant, is you need about 6 to 8 hours of direct sunlight. So yeah, you do need the 6 to 8 hours of direct sunlight. But the thing is, even if you don't get direct sunlight, you can opt to do something like, let's say you get 2 to 4 hours of sunlight, and then you can do grow lights. I used to use grow lights inside my balcony, inside my apartment when I lived in New York to grow herbs if I couldn't get enough light on the windowsill. And, you know, that would work. So really, it just depends on what your preference is. If you want to do it with grow lights. But it is doable. You can always try. You know, if it's something you've always wanted to do, it's pretty easy. And for me, I always wanted to at least try to grow something. I think it's really fun to see it happen. And you really feel accomplished. Give it a shot. Tell me what you think.